Hello everyone. Did you know that in 1975 declared a state of emergency? The fundamental rights were taken away for next 2 years. The democracy was destroyed and dictatorship was established in India. And those 2 years are still being considered the darkest period of Indian democracy. We talk about the emergency, but do we actually know what happened during the emergency? While talking about this, many questions arises from us. Why emergency was imposed in the first place? What was the need for our former Prime Minister Mrs. Indira Gandhi to declare the state of emergency? Why did she do that? Is there any justifiable reason behind that? What may be that one particular reason? Let's find out today. Hi guys, welcome to the Explore the Unknown channel. Today we are going to discuss about the emergencies and the third emergency which was declared by Mrs. Indira Gandhi, which was not necessary at all, and what was the reason behind the declaration. Yeah, so what is national emergency? Is it mentioned in the Constitution of India? Basically, it is a situation where there is restriction on the fundamental rights of the citizens. It's literally like a democratic converting into an authoritative and dictatorial, which is legally possible under Article 352. As per Article 352, an emergency can be declared in a situation which threatens the security, peace, stability by external aggression or armed rebellion which satisfies by President of India. National emergency can be declared for three reasons. Number 1, due to war. Number 2, external aggression. Number 3, armed rebellion. India went through an emergency for 3 times. Yeah, the first emergency was declared in 1962 by Nehru during Indo-China War. During this period, he dethroned media and imposed restrictions. It was just for 6 months, but it was revoked after 5 years in 1968. Second time, it was during the period of Indira Gandhi, when there was India-Pakistan war going on in 1971. It was ended in 2 weeks, but the emergency was not lifted until 1977, which is almost 6 years. During this time, the third emergency was imposed on 25th June 1975. It was quite different from those 2 previous emergencies. Why? What? How this emergency was imposed? So what was the reason for the third emergency? Yeah, it all started with the 1971 Lok Sabha elections, where Congress got a massive victory securing 352 seats out of 518 seats. Indira Gandhi won from the Rai Bareli constituency. She was the Prime Minister candidate from the Congress government by defeating her opponent Raj Narayan by 1,10,000 votes. But Raj Narayan filed a case challenging Indira Gandhi's victory directly in the Allahabad High Court, questioning the election of a particular candidate. Such petition has to be filed within 45 days of the declaration of election results. Section 123 of the Representation of People's Act 1951 states that if the election of that particular candidate was involved in certain corrupt practices, the election of that candidate can be declared invalid. So, Raj Narayan raised a list of allegations. He accused her of misusing government resources to gain an unfair advantage during campaign. The Allahabad High Court found her guilty of these allegations under Section 123(7) of RPA 1971 and declared her election void. High Court ruled that Mrs. Indira Gandhi couldn't hold position of PM and was disqualified from contesting for 6 years. Court granted the Congress party 20 days to appoint new PM to replace Indira Gandhi. The game starts here. Indira Gandhi was not satisfied with the High Court's decision and chose to appeal it in the Supreme Court. As Supreme Court was in recess at the time, temporarily issued stay orders. Supreme Court Judge Justice Krishna Iyer allowed Mrs. Indira Gandhi to attend parliamentary sessions but prohibited in voting in Lok Sabha. It was a heartbreak and very shocking happening moment, as she was not happy even with the Supreme Court judgment, as it was temporary relief. While Supreme Court proceedings were going on, President Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad declared national emergency on grounds of internal disturbance. Exactly during this time, the 39th Constitutional Amendment introduced Article 329A, which stated the election of Prime Minister and Speaker could not be legally challenged in any Indian court. This amendment effectively stripped the Supreme Court of its authority over the Indira Gandhi case, and its validity was later challenged. Whether Article 329A Clause 4 of the Constitution of India is valid, whether RPA 1974 and Election Laws Amendment Act 1975 are constitutionally valid, whether Indira Gandhi's election is valid or void. Yeah, let us discuss these things in the further video.